Hello everyone and welcome back to Toshkinhaus. I know it has been a moment. I have been busy behind the scenes, but if you're following me on Instagram, I showed you a little bit here and there of what I was doing in my stories, but I am back. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am so glad that you stopped by. And if you're loving my content, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you guys here. And if you're returning, welcome back. In today's video, we are getting ready to start prepping my home for spring. Starting with the interior first, I'm going to be showing you guys some areas that you have not seen since the empty-ish home tour. So if you're new to the channel, I will definitely link that video down in the description box below. Eventually, I am coming out with my home being fully furnished. Right now, I am in the midst of working on a few more projects before I am ready to air a furnished home tour of what my house looks like currently. Later on in this video, we are going to go outside. I am getting my landscape ready for spring and summer. I'm starting off planting bulbs and starting seeds. So let's get into today's video. To start decorating for spring, I am starting with our drop zone areas first. We have two in our home that we call his and her zones. These areas are dedicated to place our shoes and keys when entering or exiting our home. On my side, I am starting with artwork. Right across from it, I am placing two different style vases. For the centerpiece, I am using a white vintage bowl to brighten up the space. And finally, I am adding a touch of nature with my favorite flowers, magnolias. In my kitchen, it is fully decorated with vintage pieces that I absolutely love. The artwork placed in my kitchen is very special and dear to me and my family. It is my mother-in-law's artwork that she needle pointed herself. On the island, I placed this wooden vintage swan spoon that I found locally. To finish the island, I am mixing real branches with my faux stems. If you are following me on Instagram, you would have seen this already. I've placed additional stems inside of my existing wreath to add color and fullness. I decided to try something different by adding a vintage frame and a key in the middle of the wreath to welcome guests. Moving along, I am heading into my powder room. I'm placing this latest find to use as artwork. On the opposite side of my sink, I prefer a tray to place my towel and soap. In the entry of my home, I always keep my lamp and rearrange the other side with different accessories. For spring, I'm placing a book, horse, and an evergreen shrub to brighten up the space. The last area that I'm going to share with you is the corner of my laundry space. I added these beautiful orchid stems, which is another one of my favorite flowers. Finally, it is now time to prep bulbs in the containers. Here I am planting 2 elephant ears. Normally I would have them in a separate containers, but this time I'm trying something new. We will have to see how it turns out later in the season. I also planted azalea seeds off camera and they are sprouting up beautifully. The rest of my plant collection includes a lemon and a lime tree, right along with a variety of other plants. I hope this video gave you tons of inspiration. I thank you all for tuning in and watching, and I will definitely see you guys next time.